Right then, well, Darrell, I would imagine a very frustrated man after watching
that. Yeah, frustration's the word of the day, isn't it, to be honest with you. We are probably more frustrated with the last 20 minutes. We didn't do enough when they were down to 10 men, albeit they sat in with low blocks. But we had enough chances, didn't we, to wrap up the game. The second goal was also always going to be crucial. They scored with their first proper effort, second half. So yeah, very frustrated. Do I think the players could have given any more? Quality-wise, yeah, obviously, but effort, endeavour was all there. I thought we played some lovely football, especially first half, and opened them up. Their keepers made 2-3 great saves, and it's just sometimes it's one of those days really that you want something to hit the back of the net there.
Yeah, and you've sort of clipped the bar twice. You had one cleared off the line. It was one of those nearly afternoons.
Yeah, it was, and that's what makes it frustrating. But fair play, Northampton. They dug in, they're fighting for their lives, and they've come and nicked a point.
That first half in particular, and some of the quality of football on display, must have cheered you. There was some real good stuff.
Really good on a difficult surface. We went to a diamond, so we changed things up. I thought Benno was excellent in the hole at times, caused them a lot of problems, and probably give them a little bit of a curveball. They couldn't deal with it, certainly for a lot of spells in the first half, and then down to 10 men they get a lower block. And it was an end-to-end game. We was always going to be going for the juggler, going for the win, because we want to have a right good go. We want to have a right good go these last 10 games, and we've gone up a place, so it's all not down in the dumps. 4 points off the playoffs, which is unbelievable, for form in this part of the year, and we go to a cracking game next week against Plymouth.
Absolutely, and having those players just for their own self-confidence, know that they can play some football like that on that pitch, that's going to help hopefully in the future.
Listen, I'm going to give my players, not today, it was frustrating, obviously we want to win the game, but a massive pat on the back. I mean, to show how strong that change rooms is, to lose your best player in the one of your best players in the window, one of your key elements of your attacking play, but to run the results that we've picked up since then is testament as how strong the change rooms is. We want to go these last 10 games and have a right good go and see where it takes us.
And Carl, one of those players you bought in January, and as you say, I thought he did very well. He found his pockets of space very well.
Yeah, he did. He a little bit at the end. He made one or two bad decisions, but he was a thorn in the team in their side, should I say, for the majority of the day. And I thought, like I say, some of our play was at times very good, and 9 times out of 10 we win that football match if to have a bit more quality and better finishing.
Did the red card almost hinder you because it just meant that they didn't come out at all?
Oh, not really, because Ellis has a great chance, only from 6 yards. So we're saying that's different if he scores that. Dom Telford has a great shot, bottom left corner. If that goes in, it's different. Liam Sercombe has a great strike that just goes wide. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, yeah, could we have been better in that last 20 minutes? Definitely. Could we have made better runs off the ball? Certainly. And certainly could have asked 1 or 2 more questions of them, but they've got the low block, they're hanging in there for a point, so fair play to them.
And do you find it, I won't say easier, but as you get more experience, because I know managers feel all this kind of stuff, is it easy to get less frustrated when you play well and it just doesn't quite happen?
No, is it heck? And I'll be boiling for a little bit, but I'll reboot myself, knowing that we played the game in the right way. I thought it was a lot better home performance than our last home performance against Scunthorpe, and we played some good football at times when I analyse it, but I'll still be frustrated that we haven't won the game.
And there's a tasty one to look forward to, obviously, down at home park.
Yeah, no, I think we've gone up a place, haven't we, 9th in the table. It's a great bit of a derby game for us next week, and I'm sure the Gasheads will be down behind supporting us, and they were fantastic today as well. So no, we look forward to it.
Bad luck today.
Thank you.